A very good morning to all of you, dear students. I hope all of you are keeping fine. Today, we will start the first lesson of 10th standard, that is, A Wrong Man in Workers' Paradise, written by Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore is a national poet, a great writer, and also an artist. He was the first Indian to receive the Nobel Prize. A Wrong Man in Workers' Paradise is an interesting story about a place where all the people work tirelessly on some useful, purposeful work, and how this wrong man makes them realize that one can also do something just for enjoyment, which may have no purpose. There are two worlds in the story: the world of the idler artist and the world of the inhabitants of the workers' paradise. Let us try to understand this story. Before beginning the lesson, let us go to the pre-reading activity. If you have a garden, you grow not only coconuts, vegetables and fruits, but also roses. Why? What could be the reason? Here we can speak of utility and non-utility. Yes, dear students, the entire chapter we are going to learn is based on this question of utility and non-utility. Coconuts, vegetables and fruits are used for human consumption. They have the utility of value, as well as a rose or any flower you take is a symbol of beauty. It has less or no utility, but when we look at it, we feel happy or inspired. Yes, the way we look at the things is entirely different. This chapter, what we are going to learn, tells us the story of an artist who was stuck in workers' paradise, where he considered a man of no productivity. The various characters we come across in this particular story are wrong men, idler, artist, aerial messenger, called as God's messenger, man in workers' paradise, girl of the silent torrent, elders of the workers' paradise, silent torrent means fast flowing water. Now let us look at the lesson. Kindly pay attention. The man had never believed in mere utility. The line means that the man did not feel that the entire work one did need not necessarily be purposeful or utility based. It means that he did the things which gave him happiness, pleasure. Second paragraph, having had no useful work, he indulged in mad whims. He made little pieces of sculpture, men, women, and castles, quaint earthen things dotted over with seashells. He fainted. Thus, he wasted his time, all that was useless, needless. People laughed at him at times. He vowed to shake off his whims, but they lingered in his mind. We see here how did the man lived his life on earth. He did not spend his life whole day earning his livelihood by doing job, but he indulged. Indulged means spent his time making little pieces of sculpture of men, women, and castles, quaint earthen things dotted over with seashells. And he did some painting. Thus he wasted his time useless. It was spent his time doing all the needless things. So people made fun of him. At times he promised to himself to shake off. Shake off means to free oneself or to get rid of what those things he is doing. But still they lingered. Lingered means continued to exist longer than expected. Third paragraph. Some boys seldom ply their books and yet pass their tests. A similar thing happened to this man. He spent his earth life in useless work, and yet after his death, the gates of heaven opened wide for him. Here, Tagore says that there are some boys, they never read their books, even never they open their textbooks, but yet they pass in their exam. So he compares the man to certain boys. Here, this man who spent his earthly life useless work, and yet after his death, what happened? The gates of heaven opened wide for him. Actually, it is believed that people who don't work go to hell, and people who work very hard go to heaven. But in the case of a wrong man, the gates of heaven were wide open for him. Let's move on to next paragraph. But the moving finger writes even in heaven. So it came to pass that the aerial messenger who took charge of the man made a mistake and found him a place in workers' paradise. Here, moving finger writes even in heaven means fate, destiny. Even destiny made the aerial messenger, that is God's messenger, to send the man to the workers' paradise by mistake after his death. Next, in this paradise you find everything except leisure. Kindly underline this sentence. In this paradise, means in workers' paradise, you find everything but except leisure. Leisure means you don't find any time for relaxation. We have to work very hard there. Next, here men say, God, we haven't a moment to spare. Women whisper, let's move on, time's flying. All exclaim, time is precious. We have our hands full. We make use of every single minute. They sigh complainingly, and yet those words make them happy and exalted. So, in this paradise, the workers are very busy doing their time. They don't find even little time to be wasted. So, they give importance for time. So, time is very precious in our life. So, these words show that the preciousness of the time, how the time should be utilized. These people are never ready to waste a single minute. They are happy about the way of going about. Next paragraph. But this newcomer who had passed all his life on earth without doing a scrap of useful work did not fit in with the scheme of things in workers' paradise. He lounged in the streets absently and jostled the hurrying men. He lay down in the green meadows or close to the fast flowing streams and was taken to task by busy farmers He was always in the way of others. Let's see how did the man behave in the workers' paradise. The newcomer. Who is the newcomer here? The idler, who had wasted his time on earth without doing useful work. He did not fit in the workers' paradise, because in the workers' paradise we find people are busy working. He lounged means walked about lazily in the streets absently. What is the meaning of absently? Without concentrating on what is happening, and jostled the hurry men. So the people who are in a hurry, he pushed them roughly. He lay down in the green meadows. Meadows means grassland. So he lay down in the green meadows or close to the fast flowing streams. He was enjoying the beauty, the scene in the nature, and was taken to task by busy farmers. So he was taken to task means criticized, scolded by the busy farmers who are busy in their work. He was always in the way of others. Okay, dear students, we have seen in the today's lesson about a wrong man in the workers' paradise. How did he spend his time on earth? Then after that he was taken to workers' paradise by Arian messenger by mistake. And how did he behave there in the paradise? Let's continue in next class. Thank you.